Hello, my people. Let's continue with this series of sequences. The first question I answered was about arithmetic. Let's see how we also approach this when it is geometric sequence. Remember that for the only difference is that for geometric sequence you must have the knowledge of exponents. Here we are also asked to calculate if n starts from 3 to 70. We are asked to calculate or sum up all the terms in that sequence. Same approach. We have to plug in here 1/2. It starts from 3, so we have 3 minus 4, which is negative 1. 1/2 times negative 1, according to the law of exponent, when you have a negative exponent, swap the fraction. It becomes 2 to the power of negative 1. So in this case, we have 8 times 2, which is 16 as our first term. Our second term will be 8 into 1/2, 4 minus 4. Because n is going from 3 into 4. And that becomes 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1, our second term will be 8. We will do the same thing for our third term, 8 to the power of half into 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 is 1, and half to the power of 1 is half, times 8 is 4. So we have gotten the first 3 terms, which is the normal practice. Anytime you have sigma notation, try and get the first 3 terms, and then you can use the sum equation or the sum expression to fill up whatever that is left. So what do we do next? Let's look at this. Let's get the number of terms. Remember, it's top minus bottom plus 1. So 70 minus 3 is 67. Plus 1, that is 68. It means we have 68 terms in this sequence. And for us to check, we need to check if it's geometric or arithmetic. Always check. Arithmetic, we have a common difference. Like 2 minus 1, 8 minus 16 is minus 8, 4 minus 8 is minus 4. It is not arithmetic. It doesn't have a common difference. Now let's go to common ratio says that term 2 over term 1 must be equals to term 3 over term 2, which must be equals to, we can go on, Tn divided by Tn minus 1. So let's test. Term 2 is 8 over 16, is equivalent to 4 over 8. Yes, our common ratio is 1 over 2. And then we can go to the formula for some equations and plug in this to get the sum when we add up all the 68 terms in this sequence. Now, let's go. Sum of 68 terms in this sequence. Remember, the formula is Sn is equals to A into Rn minus 1 all over R minus 1. R to the exponent n. But it can change to 1 minus R to the exponent of n divided by 1 minus r if the common ratio is less than 1. But irrespective of the formula that you use, we are supposed to arrive at the same answer. So here, sum 68 will be our A, which is the first term, 16 into half to the power of n minus 1 all over half minus 1. Remember our n in this case is 68. So let's see what this gives us. And we see that sum of this is 38. If you plug in this, that means if we add up all of them, it will give us 32. So the sum of 68 terms going will give us 32. Because it gets smaller, the next will be 2, the next will be 1 and half and a quarter, and it becomes smaller and smaller. So the 68 of them, when we sum them all up, will give us 32. And this is the solution to this problem. Please remember, when you are plugging in your calculator, be extremely careful. Be extremely careful. And this is the solution. If you have any problem, if you have any question, please ask. I'm here and I'm willing to help. Enjoy the rest of the day.